What a beach Timu's here. Since this month I'm doing my reviews for March films, here is my review for the 2008 superhero comedy simply titled Superhero Movie. Now, Superhero Movie premiered back on March 28th, 2008, and in it starred Drake Bell. Of course, he is of course best known for Drake and Josh fame, uh, who who plays like this teenage loser named Rick Riker, who ends up getting bitten by a dragonfly, and he ends up using his powers for good and becomes the Dragonfly Man. If that synopsis sounds familiar, yes, this is a parody of Spider-Man, and this is pretty much a parody of lots of superhero movies because I mean, obviously, it's called superhero movie. And of course, this movie actually came out before the MCU was even created, by the way. This literally came out about 2 months before Iron Man got released. So, I always thought they should have done a sequel, possibly parody, the Avengers and the MCU movies, but they haven't really done that yet. Anyway, now it's really funny that Drake Bell is, parodying Spider-Man because you guys don't know he actually did voice Spider-Man in the Spider-Man animated series. And I'm not even joking. He was actually on lots of people's favorite list to actually play Spider-Man in the recent Spider-Man movies. But of course, Andrew Garfield ended up getting the role, and Tom Holland and all. But I think Drake Bell does the voice pretty well. And I gotta say, this movie did not get any great reviews. Like if I only put Rotten Tomatoes score, it literally has a 17% Rotten Tomatoes, a 32%. So yeah, it's safe to say this film did not get much love at all. But I would say, I'm not gonna lie, this movie is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, man. I really always got kicked out of this film. I really thought superhero movie is pretty funny. It's entertaining. You got some interesting cast members, like you got Sarah Paxton, who actually plays, who of course plays the love interest, who's like the Mary Jane Watson of the story. Chris McDonald plays like the Green Goblin type character, but instead of Green Goblin, he's the Hourglass. The late great Leslie Nielsen plays Drake's uncle. You even got Kevin Hart, who plays like Drake's best friend in this. I mean, Kevin Hart and Drake Bell, cool duo right there. Uh, Not to mention, you also had Tracy Morgan as Professor X, Pamela Anderson as the Invisible Girl, Regina Hall as Mrs. Xavier. Uh, you had Keith David was in this. You had people pairing the likes of Tom Cruise. You had people pairing loads of like you had someone parry Tony Bennett. I mean, this movie it's dumb, yes, but it's really entertaining. Some of the action is pretty cool. The humor is pretty fun. Uh, Drake Bell. I know he was really solid in this film. It was really cool to see like Drake Bell have his own chance to shine. Chris Of course, Chris McDonald is no stranger for playing the villain because, of course, he plays Scooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore. So him in this was pretty funny to watch. Uh, this has some really funny stuff in this. Of course, when um, Professor Xavier comes out, was pretty funny. There's a really funny fight scene that happens between Regina Hall and Pam Anderson, which is pretty good. Oh, and actually, you also had Simon Rex, who plays like the Mr. Fantastic. That was a really cool part. Jeffrey Tambor even had a part in this. Brent Spiner, from Star Trek fame, was great in this. I mean, this has some really cool stuff in this. It's I mean, Ryan Hansen also plays Lance Lander, so there's that too. This is really fun. It's entertaining. It is from the. I'm not even joking. Believe it or not, this movie is actually directed by Craig Mazin, who also recently created that TV show Chernobyl, which is pretty good. But that aside, this movie is such a really good one. I actually still own it on DVD, and not to mention, it's also from the same people who gave us Airplane, so hence why Leslie Nielsen is in this. I mean, this movie it's a dumb film. You can't really take it seriously. To me, it's more of a guilty pleasure of mine, in my opinion. But it's still really fun. It's entertaining. You know, the ending's pretty cool. I didn't mind it. You know. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen superhero movie? If so, what star? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What were some of your favorite plots in it? Some of your favorite moments? Uh, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simmer sign up.